Hey, Rose Bowl bound Hawkeye fans, how's that sound? Chad Leistikow here with Rick Brown. Today we learned the Hawkeyes are headed to Pasadena. First time in 25 years. I think just after talking to Coach Ferentz and his four captains, that was a big lift of spirits, I think, after what happened last night.
Yeah, and talking to Austin Blythe, he said it soothed the pain a little bit. Doesn't soothe it totally, but man, you know, for a guy like Austin Blythe in that senior class, it's really been so instrumental in getting this thing on the fast track again. What a way to end your career, Pasadena in the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, I had mentioned to him that no Iowa player was alive the last time the Hawkeyes were in a Rose Bowl, and he had a chuckle out of that too. Yeah. Thinking, well, when you put it like that, this is pretty historic. It really is a historic moment. Really in the Kirk Ferentz era.
Yeah, it really is. This is his third Elite Bowl as a coach. To go with 2 Orange Bowls. Hayden Fry had 3, 3 Rose Bowls. And you talk to the players and talking to C.J. Beathard, you really get the sense that they feel the sense of accomplishment for getting Coach Ferentz to his first Rose Bowl is pretty strong.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
They say that he's they love to play for him. That's pretty obvious this year.
Yeah, the players really aren't quite ready to talk about the game itself. You can tell it really stings, especially Beathard. Just talked to him for a little while. I mean, he's like, man, it's going to take us a few days. Coach Ferentz even said this is a drained football team. Right. I think this is going to take a while to recover from what happened.
Not only that, and bruised up too. Talking to Jordan Lomax, he's standing there shifting his feet. He has trouble even standing up. I said, a little sore. He goes, oh. Yeah. It was a hard-hitting football game. A game where both teams emptied the tank, so to speak. Left it all on the field. Iowa unfortunately came up. I asked Ferentz how remarkable it is that his teams trailed only 38 seconds in the fourth quarter all year, and he says, fortunately, I wish it was a few seconds less. Yeah. So that's what it came down to.
Exactly. Obviously, Iowa is going to face Stanford, the Pac-12 champion. It looks really cool on the screen to see Iowa next to the Rose Bowl logo. I think just, talking to Gary Barta even, there's just a real, I don't know what the word is, mystique, or just sort of like, I don't know, like you said, I guess a sense of accomplishment.
Well, Gary Barta walked into that room and said, hey, it's the Rose Bowl, and Kirk Ferentz walked in and said, hey, it's the granddaddy of them all. I mean, historically, it's one of the bowls. It stood the test of time, so to speak. And Iowa thought they were going there in 2002 under Kirk Ferentz, but the way the bowl system was then, the Orange Bowl got the first pick and took Iowa before they could get to the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, and he made point to mention that a couple times
he did,
too. We thought we were going. So the Rose Bowl is a big deal to him. This was a big deal just across the board. I don't know, just what are your initial thoughts as, the game's really only 3.5 weeks away, 4 weeks away, not even 4 weeks. Any thoughts on the game?
I just think it'll be a game pretty similar teams stylistically. Yeah. Heavy with the run, the quarterback who can throw the ball, sound fundamentally. David Shaw, since he's been at Stanford, has really preached that, and I think it's really going to be a good game. I know Stanford will probably be a little favored. Small favorite, but that plays right into Iowa's wheelhouse, so to speak.
They're favored by 5.
The only thing I worry about Iowa is now all these national cynics are praising them for the way they played yesterday, so the edge might be gone. So the fact that they're going to be an underdog will help.
Yeah, right. One last thing we should point out, we did get to talk to Drew Ott today. He said he will probably find out this month whether he gets that medical red shirt. He seemed confident to me when I asked him. That seems like a good sign, and he had a few other things to say to you too.
Yeah, he had Tommy John surgery on his elbow, and then he also had to have another ligament replaced from the ligament of a cadaver. I asked him, what was that like? He says, boy, I hope the guy was a good pitcher. So he's in good spirits, is what we're saying. Yeah. I asked him how tough it was to be on the sideline, not on that field. He took the high road there, but you could tell he would have given anything been out on the field last night.
Yeah, tough night last night. But I think a good day today to be a Hawkeye and to be a Hawkeye fan. So obviously we'll have a lot more bowl coverage the rest of this month, but keep staying tuned to HawkCentral.com.